JJ on the mic tonight, chilling with a good vibe, everything's alright. Cloud smoke in the air, laughter fills the room. Sipping on the brew, just let the good times bloom. Roll another one, cause the night is young. Stories flowing like water, man, this is fun. From wild adventures to dreams so vast. In our cozy little nook, the moments will last. We're laughing in the light of the moon. FT and JJ making tunes. No need for fancy talk, just keep it raw. Escape the grind, let the chill unfold. Microphone in hand, we embrace the day. Capturing tales in our own special way. Nothing scripted, just hearts pouring out. This is how we live, no fear, no doubt. Microphone in hand, we embrace the day. Capturing tales in our own special way. Nothing scripted, just hearts pouring out. This is how we live, no fear, no doubt.
Hello and welcome to Random Nonsense episode 72. We are here today to chat about whatever, as it says in the description. We are just here to ramble for an hour and entertain all of you beautiful people. So thank you for being here. But if you caught Monday's show, we had my very special guest on it for Monday was my daughter before she had her baby. And officially today, I am a grandpa. So she just had the baby today. So this show is for Haley and Matthias James, my new grandson. So I'm very excited. And I'm a very young grandpa, so that's kind of cool as well. So hopefully means I'll have a lot more time to spend with him, so we will be able to bond and have the cool relationship like I had with my grandpa.
And as we learned, not the youngest grandpa.
No, I am not the youngest grandpa.
No. What's up, Pam? What's up, Rob? Tui. Wow, that felt weird. Anybody have a guess as to how old, without Googling, would anybody care to guess how old the youngest grandpa is?
Not me.
That's not JJ.
See, now it's not doing it.
Yeah, no, it was weird. I wonder if it was because we were muted. You might be right.
But it's weird because it still does it for Discord.
That's wild, man. I don't know. Sorry,
I've been having audio issues in here the last couple of days, so this is the first time someone else could prove that all the sound isn't coming out of my speaker. I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know. I'm new to this game. I don't understand this part of the electronics. If somebody knows, you could drop me a line and explain to me how it works. That'd be great. I'm willing to learn.
Totally.
You have no idea how hard work was today. Like, I had to bring up people, and those people are just rude.
Oh my God, how bad were they?
They were so bad. Like, oh my God, you'll never, like, on your phone while you're trying to ring up, like, who are you? You're not Madonna. You're not important. Get the fuck off your phone and answer my questions when I say hello, bitch.
Oh, no, hold on. That brings up a good topic that I want to talk about. I fucking hate people that go into just anywhere really, but they'll have their conversation on speakerphone, and it's so fucking loud.
Like it makes it any better.
And I'm like, dude, why are you even?
Yeah, I hate those people.
What are you even doing on your phone? Like, dude, first of all, like, if you're in, like, have an earbud in. They're wireless. You can just have one in. Everybody has one.
Or the people who FaceTime, and then when they put down their phone, you can like see what's going on their side. You're like, whoa, I didn't need to see that. Or
dude, I had a guy.
So many things.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I had a guy that was yesterday that was doing that. That was like having like a FaceTime with his wife, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm just the money guy. She tells me what to get." I'm like, "Oh man, that sucks for you, bud." But okay. So he's going around and he's like showing her everything that's in the case. She's like, "Oh, what about this?" And she's on speakerphone, so like he can hear what's going on, and just like, and she sounds like a bitch. And I'm just like, dude. But then looking at the guy, I guess he should be appreciative that he had anybody. I mean, not that I'm any walk of the park, you know what I mean, by any stretch of the imagination. But he was a real gomer, and I was like, well, I guess
to each their own.
To each their own, and as long as he's happy, who am I? A judgmental fat guy. That's who I am.
I think that's a part of the being a human. We always judge the outsiders. Like it's what we do.
Well,
we always look at someone else. We're like, what?
always like to think of myself as pretty open-minded, but I see some stupid shit, and I'm like, why the fuck are you doing that?
And
Like, what are you doing?
I mean, and that's usually the shit that where like I question those things because I'm just like, who raised you? Like,
Yeah, who did
think
that?
this is acceptable? Like, and I don't care if they have this on at work. I doubt it, but if they did, there's this guy that comes in and he's just an asshole. And you know me, I'm very friendly to everyone, but
very,
this
very
guy I do
friendly.
not really talk to. Like today, he was paying for his stuff, and one of his friends he just threw 100 at me, and I was like, wow, go. So I went over, got change, got him. I broke his 100 into 20s. Take what I need, and I threw the money back at
Yeah,
him.
I do the same
And he's
shit.
like, "Excuse me." I go,
Yeah,
"What?"
dude, that's how you gave it to me.
Yeah, like I'm doing it back. Like
Yeah,
if you didn't care
absolutely.
about it, so why the fuck am I going to care
Yeah,
about it? So I
no.
was like, "Here's your money."
What a fuck.
And then the guy right behind was like, "How are you today, sir?" Like right back into my whole spiel. And he kind of looked back at me because I didn't really say anything to him. Like I'm just like,
Yeah,
"Here,
fuck them, dude. They're not worth it.
But I'm like, what a piece of shit, dude.
Yeah, there's a lot of those out there. But enough work talk. So super. Ooh, and what is the? There's a special flex I think that Haley had also, right, when she had her kid.
She did. So she went into labor and didn't get any meds. Just completely 100% natural. Knocked it out. I'd like to say that's my genes, the strength, but I'm probably wrong. So I'm just gonna let it run that it's my fault that she's that strong. That's it.
I think that's exactly what it is. It's good genes.
Thanks for lying to me, make me feel better.
That's what friends are for, buddy.
All right,
but no, super. But super shout out to Haley. Congratulations, and Matthias. Welcome to this world. Good luck.
He's a handsome little devil.
He is a handsome little guy. Excuse me. But yeah, so that's fun. That's a huge block of news, and I was really surprised because I knew it was coming, but I didn't think it would be like, literally 2 days after we had her on the show, 3 days after we had her on the show that she would
it kind of worked out that way.
Yeah, I guess so. That was funny. It's like
maybe he heard everything. He's like, wait, I get to be on the show? He's like, wait, how do I get out of this?
Here we get out.
He's like, how do I get out? I want to be a part of this now.
Hey, there's a light. Hold on.
But I think it's cool because now with my oldest having a baby, that makes my mom a great grandmother and my grandmother a great great grandmother, and also with Pam and her family.
I was about to say
Pam a great grandma,
great grandma,
and it makes her dad a great grandpa or great great grandpa.
Did you like my portmanteau there?
I did.
Called her great grandma.
I liked it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You can feel free to use that one.
I might have to.
Just don't give Pam my home address so she can come murder me.
I can't promise you.
It's 79. No.
If it makes you feel any better, I go to your house every Friday, but I don't actually know what your actual address is. I just know where you're located.
That's fair.
So like I could take the bike and find you. Like that's not a problem. I know where you're at. I just don't know the exact number.
Perfect, because I have no idea where yours is either.
You just know what building it is and where to go.
Building on what floor. Yep. 69.
In building 420.
Building 420.
Room 69.
Oh,
and I live on 66 Boulevard.
Oh man. It's been super cold and windy here.
It has been shitty here.
Not a fan. We got 30s coming up, so that's gonna feel like a heat wave.
I feel like we're gonna be very, very excited about that until it snows.
I already am. Oh, it's gonna snow.
That's what they're saying. There's like a storm moving up. It may get us a little bit, but it looks like the southern part of us are gonna get it more than we are.
Woohoo! Take that, city.
And like Georgia and all that shit.
Yeah, take that, Georgia.
No, real quick, if we're talking about the weather, real big shout out to everyone in California.
Yeah,
that's some scary shit.
Much love to everybody in SoCal right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's sad. A lot of people out of it's like, and it's funny because it's like, movie stars lost their houses and rock and roll stars lost their houses, and I'm like, they're like, boo fucking who? But then I'm like, oh yeah, wait, no, those guys like earned their shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, it's like I can only feel so bad for the rich people.
No, I get that. Because they have the money to rebuild more than somebody like you and I would have the money to rebuild.
I don't think insurance covers that shit, does it? Anybody out there that's smarter than me, which is probably everybody, let me know.
You would think living in California with the amount of wildfires they've been having, you would think that would now be included in like homeowners insurance.
I would hope so, but at the same time, that would seem almost like too easy a payout. You know what I mean?
I mean,
like they'd like if something like this hits insurance, which granted is why you get insurance, but insurance is a whole racket in and of itself.
Like the
Sorry, I'm
people
getting
who,
way off topic.
No.
here.
no, even like the people who live on like the coastline, and when it floods or hurricanes, like they still get insurance, even though they know it's gonna happen.
They do. Okay,
So I mean, I'm assuming it would be the same way for them.
that's wild.
And I only know that because there for a short time I was watching those dudes, the two brothers, flip houses, and they did like a whole coastline like special where they were like buying like super nice houses on the coastline and like reinforcing like the foundry around it and shit like that. It was pretty
Oh
cool.
wow.
So that was cool.
Oh, that does sound pretty cool. I'm not familiar with them. I'll have to check.
Yeah, I
it
don't
out.
remember their names. They were on like the TLC channel. Yeah, there was a weird time in my life where I just watched a lot of TLC, like My 500 Pound Life, the one with the little short guy, married to the full size lady, and their kids were the in betweeners. Like some were little, some were big, some were little, some were big.
You ever see the one about the Amish chicks that like leave and then they're just like in like
Yeah.
normal?
And never go back because they become whores.
Yeah, they're whores.
Yeah,
They're
I love
whores.
those ones too. They're like, I don't know if God said drinking was bad. I'm like, oh wow, lady, you
Yeah.
should probably go back to the farm because you're about to die.
Yeah.
Look at Johnny Lightning.
Johnny Lightning. Hola.
He's wearing a
¿Cómo
primal
está
shirt.
usted?
I'm wearing a primal shirt. And I'm
You
wearing
are.
a
I hear
primal.
you've got the best. Johnny, JJ is now a grandpa, which I can't believe I didn't shoot you the text yet.
I ran into him at the store.
Oh, did you? Oh, you told him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was very happy for me.
Oh, well, fuck me then.
I don't understand why everyone's happy for me. I didn't do anything. I just got a new.
Because nobody knows Haley. So like
got a
I'm
new
there
title.
like by proxy happy for them. They're more excited for you. That's why.
Oh, fair enough. All right, I'll take that.
She's very sweet, by the way.
I know.
I say that like nobody knows her, but she's a very sweet young lady.
If you watch the show on Monday, you'll see we put her on the spot, and it's very hilarious because her dynamic is not anything like mine.
It was
She's very
adorable. She was very shy. She was off put by the whole experience. It was funny. And I love when you're like, "Oh, I don't want to put you on the spot." I'm like, "All right, cool, I will." Here, look.
And I
Let's
even
ask some
gave her
questions.
I even gave her the out clause if
Yeah.
she wanted to leave at the halfway mark. She's like, "No, I promise." I'm like,
Yeah.
"All right." But no, she did text me afterwards. She goes, "That was fun." I go, "Well,
Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad she had a good time. Yeah, she's a very sweet young lady. But yeah, so that's awesome. That's probably the best news we've had all week.
right."
That's the show, everybody. See you.
We're done. Thanks. Bye. I don't know. We released a movie trailer the other day. That's pretty
We
exciting.
did, yes. That is available on both our channels and
Groovy and
Groovy Lava Squirrel Medic and Jimmy's Random Content. You can go check
both
that out
links in the
there.
description below, and then it linked right to the trailer on my channel.
Yep.
If you want to check it out right now and then come right back, you click it, watch it.
Or wait till after the show. That way they don't have to.
I mean, I'm giving them the option.
We're
not always that entertaining. Maybe they'll find that
That's
more
true.
entertaining.
That's very true. That's
Like same thing I did for Haley. Give them the out clause. If you want to go, I understand.
I was thinking about that when you said it. I was like, oh, it's another out clause. Okay, that's fair.
You always got to have one in the back pocket. You just never know.
Yes, but I very much enjoyed the trailer. I'm very much looking forward to making the movie. I'm looking forward to meeting these guys. I think it's going to be face to face meet these guys, in person meet these guys.
I know what you meant.
Okay. Well, there are people out there that'll call me out on my semantics, so I want to make sure I get it right.
But face to face to me means in person. Like I would assume.
We've already met face to face, like our faces are meeting on Discord.
It's not the same. That's through a camera. Face to face would be like what you and I are doing right now. Even though like on the camera, we're like it's different. Like I could reach out and touch. It's different.
You got the mustache too.
I did. I didn't mean
You're
to.
one of the.
You turned very quickly.
You're one of the few that is actually able to lay your hands upon it. It's like my Milner. I can't throw my mustache though.
Could you imagine if you could?
That would be pretty rad. I'd like to think it'd be like a batarang.
But I think you'd look weird without it.
I look like a turtle. I have like no upper lip, so I look fucking weird when I'm like baby
That's why I have
face.
a beard, because I have no chin.
Yeah, well, I have two of them, so that's why I like the beard, because it hides the second one, and then the mustache hides my lack of an upper lip. What body image issues, guys? Watched it this weekend. It was great. Thank you, Pam. We were very excited for it.
We had a very fun time with her. She's a goofball.
Yes.
That I don't know where she gets from. I'm assuming mother. That's not me at all. I am not a goofball.
No, not
I'm a very serious
you're the
bitch.
most straight laced. Yeah, no, all business I've ever met.
Balls to the wall kind of guy.
Balls to the
Glory
wall.
hole pounding. So just to catch you guys up on my goal of the day is to make him break as many times as I can. It's like the 10th time.
Are you
so far.
fucking the glory hole pounder? Is that a thing? You don't have to tell him how we met. I mean, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
I didn't tell him that.
Oh, yeah, right. I just did.
Mm-hmm.
But so you didn't you come here to hear a bunch of gay jokes between me and Jables.
Or you might have.
Maybe you did. No, because Danny's not here. He'd be all over it.
Yeah, they would have got so much worse. At least mine are like your kids can watch and not get the joke, but you get it and laugh.
That's fair.
Kids will be like, oh, you know, like they do at all cartoon movies that have like adult jokes and no idea, but they're like, oh, Shrek's funny.
Yeah. It's like you don't understand what you're laughing at, but that's awesome. What's some other crazy shit that's going on this week?
We're doing the show tomorrow on your channel. Amy will be over there. We'll be doing England versus America.
Yep. Which will just translate to us talking to the Brits for a little bit and just trying to be fun and entertaining.
Right. We can ask them about how they feel about us trying to buy Greenland. That'd be a fun topic to hear.
That would be interesting. Yeah. Okay.
Because you know they are from over there. That is their side of the world.
That's true.
So I think it'd be interesting to hear their thought process on that. So that'd be a good one.
That's very fair.
And we don't do politics here. We make fun of politics.
Yeah, politics are not. I mean, you can go anywhere else and talk about that.
Yeah.
There's a million other channels out there that deal with all that shit, and I just really rather not.
That's why I was making the clarification. Anything we say is all for him.
Yeah, it's all for him.
We're not trying to upset anyone or rile anybody up. We're just talking shit to talk shit about it. Yeah. It's all funny, kind of.
Kind of.
If you can't laugh at some of it, you can't laugh at all.
I'd rather laugh than cry. So, you know what I mean?
I already did that today. So
well, yeah, but you happy cried, so that's okay. That's fair. That's very fair. Man, yeah. Oh, what a week.
And it's not even done yet. We still have
it's Thursday. Yeah, yeah.
Wonder what
can happen. Oh, I can only imagine.
The aliens will land and Marty will reveal that he's been the king alien the whole time.
Yeah, and I'll be like, oh, wow, Marty's the king alien. I'm so surprised. Wow. Ray Charles saw that coming.
Oh, how did we not know? Look at his bald head.
Cam says she was.
Oh, there's the Gingy.
Hey, Gingy. Congratulations on being a great uncle, sir. Was happy crying. Yes. I apologize. I've been derelict in my duties on bringing up the comments.
No, you're fine. And for me, I think a part of me was happy crying just because, not to get on that side of it, which we said we weren't going to, but with everything with women's health going on, my first thought was, God forbid something bad happens.
Yeah.
And that scared me. So I'm really happy everything went smoothly. Mm-hmm. She's fine. He's fine. I was like, all right, I feel 1,000 pounds lighter now.
Yeah. Oh, yes. And you look it too, which is amazing.
I do have to lose a little weight before the movie because there's stuff I'm gonna have to do in said movie that I'm a little fat and heavy to be doing. So I am gonna have to lose a little bit of weight.
I'm gonna be the only one going to this with no prep.
You don't really need any.
I'm not doing nothing. That was terrible grammar. Apologies. I ain't doing shit. That's much better.
I ain't nothing doing stuff.
I ain't nothing doing shit, bro. Yeah, no, I'm not. I know what I'm in for.
I mean, you might lose weight while we're there filming. If
I'll
it's going to be as hot as they say it is.
I guarantee I'm going to drop 15, 20 pounds in water weight, 100%.
Seriously, if it's going to be as hot, and the fact that
14 plus
we might be sleeping in a tent outside.
Yep.
This is what happens when you become famous, people. You sleep in tents until you hit the big time. And we're this close to the big time.
Yep.
So right now we have sleep in tents.
Yeah.
But when we hit the big time, we'll be sleeping in bunk beds like besties.
Well, it's funny because Cindy and Beanie get a hotel room.
That's fair, though.
Yes, it's very fair. Yeah.
We're both grown-ass men, and I've slept on the ground before.
Yeah.
It's not nothing I haven't done, so.
Happy to do it, man. Labor of love.
As long as I have at least a pillow, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not allowed to bring pillows. Well, snakes hiding them.
Oh, I will sleep on your chest.
I do have big boobies.
I'll be like this. Be like, I sleep, you sleep. Well, what if I don't put a pillowcase on it? And it doesn't have a zipper? Won't we be able to close it when we're not using it?
Nope.
It's going to be one of those just...
Yep. Yep, one of those. Yeah, one of the fucking open lip.
Damn.
That's hot.
One of the yeah, you like that, right? No, so no, we can bring pillows. I was only kidding.
Okay.
I was like, snakes don't hide in pillow. I mean, I'm sure they could, but I was
mean-
just bullshitting on that one.
I mean, I've never been to Arkansas,
Me
so I
either.
mean, I don't know what those snakes do. So it could have been a real thing.
I'm gonna go ahead and say kill lots of people because they're pretty poisonous out that way,
I know.
and there's lots of
Yay!
them. All right, yeah, so that's exciting. Anyway, you guys are going to
Things
hear
we
a
do
lot
for
about
fame.
that. Yeah, you guys are going to hear a lot about that in the next 6 months, so buckle up.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot talking, a lot of doing.
Yeah, that's how we do.
I had to get the steady camera holder for my phone.
Yeah,
I think I am gonna dish out the one for the tablet, so I have that way we have two other options for cameras, angles, and whatnot.
that's a good idea.
And I'm really good at stills, so I'll be the one probably running around going tick, 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 tick,
Works for
constantly.
me.
So I think with the tablet, I can get much more shots bigger.
I just had a funny idea. I'll tell you after the show.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, so you're going to hear a lot about that. Other than that, not a whole hell of a lot going on.
No, it's been other than today and Monday. It's not been a super eventful week. Work has been normally shitty as always,
Yeah.
so it doesn't change anything.
How about you guys? How's everybody's week going out there? Terrific. All right, that's the show.
We watched a couple bad movie trailers before the show that were horrible.
Oh yeah, they were not great looking.
And it sucks because one of them had Batista in it, and I love Mr. Batista.
But it didn't look great.
No,
It didn't look great.
but I'll probably still watch it because Batista is in it.
It looked better than the Jason Statham one.
Oh, that one was rough.
Yeah, that one I was like,
Oh no, someone kidnapped my children. Oh no, go find my children. Oh, you have some karate experience? Oh my god.
like, oh no, yeah, it was a random action movie. Or should I say cliched action movie? Either way.
Hmm. Sorry, answering a text.
No, that's fine, man.
I was explaining to them if they could hear the clicking in the background.
Oh yes.
Because my microphone is like adjacent to my keyboard. So I do apologize. I didn't think about it. I should answer it on my phone.
No, that's fine, dude. Yeah, dude, the freaking the wrestling's back on Netflix.
Not back, but on Netflix now,
Well, it's on Netflix.
which is pretty cool. I watched it. Well, most of it. I went to bed by 10.
Wrestling's back. Yeah, you're right. It didn't really go anywhere. That's fair.
I mean, I guess you could say it kind of is back because I feel like wrestling is like the hottest right now. It's been in quite some time. Like I cannot remember when I was like excited to actually watch
Sure.
pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Like I've been a fan like most of my life, hence the shelves behind me. Like they're Goldberg's. I don't know why Goldberg's chilling right there, but Goldberg's chilling right there. So I've been a fan for a very long time. And normally I'm not in the last, I want to say 15 years, I'm like, I'll watch this show. I'll watch the monthly pay-per-view, but I haven't been like invested in watching it every day or every week.
I hear
But
you.
now I'm a little bit more invested again. So I've been
Hi,
enjoying it.
Mercedel. How's it
Hi,
going?
Mercedel.
We were just talking about coming out y'all's way. We're excited.
To Arkansas.
Arkansas. Yep.
Why isn't it pronounced Arkansas? Why is it pronounced Arkansas? Because Kansas is still Kansas. It just has the R in
Yeah. Well,
front of it. What's the difference?
clearly I know the answer to that based on my reaction to your question.
I assumed you did. That's why I
Yeah.
know.
So
I'm patiently waiting
so
for your
there was a war between
Arkansas and Kansas.
and their Kansas. So when Kansas
So
used
wait,
to
which one was
contain
first?
both of them, well, they used to be combined, but then like there was their Kansas
So
and
they were-
our Kansas,
So
and
they were
instead of saying
Kansases?
their Kansas, yeah, totally, dude. This is all absolutely 100% historically
I
accurate.
feel like you're making all of this
No,
up.
no. Come on, dude.
I need
But
to
so
see the
anyway.
Carfax on this, sir.
Good
I need to see
boy.
the Carfax.
Yeah, so yeah, I didn't even get to finish telling you my bullshit. So,
Oh, my bad.
so yeah,
Let's
they
hear about
split,
Arkansas.
right? And instead of calling it their Kansas and our Kansas, they're like, well, we're just going to be Kansas, and you guys are going to be Arkansas. And they're like, well, why isn't it just Arkansas? Because we don't want to have nothing to do with you guys. And they're like, well, that's kind of fucked up. And they were like, well, yeah, but now because you said that, you have to move like down and to the left a little bit.
Back into the left.
Yeah, back into the left. Yeah. So that is the historical accurate representation of why Kansas and Arkansas are no longer the same thing, and that's why it's called Arkansas, not Arkansas. So if there's no any questions following that up, I think we're good to move on. Nailed it.
I think you
I
did a great
fucking
job.
nailed it, bro.
I mean, if I knew nothing about states, I would assume that was all real.
Oh, totally
I would
was.
totally fell
Oh,
for
yeah,
it.
oh, yeah.
Like, wow, that dude really knows his geography.
Oh, and history. Yeah. Oh, man.
Seriously.
I'll tell you. I know. Oh, boy.
You know what's funny? When we go to Arkansas, it'll be the first time I've been back since we got Jackie Boy.
Oh, that's true. Oh, so you have been, you liar. You have been in Arkansas.
I've been there for a day to scoop up a dog and came right back home. I didn't stop anywhere. I mean, I stopped at a Walmart, but I don't know what town it was in. That was like 5 years ago.
Oh, that's fair.
Like I said, we were like there to get a dog and coming right back. We left on a Friday.
Yeah,
got home
came
Sunday
back
afternoon.
on the Sunday.
So we like huffed it down there.
Yeah.
Though I do remember on the drive, there's a part of the highway that's right near the airport, and airplanes like land like right over your fucking head. So when you're driving at like 2 a.m. and they're just like,
they're just coming down. Oh yeah, sure. I'm sure. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time, man. It's gonna be a good time. Looking forward to that shit. Yeah. So just kind of recap. JJ's a grandpa.
I'm the best looking grandpa you won't see.
You are the best looking grandpa. I will agree with you there.
I mean, I'm assuming my grandpa was a handsome guy, but he wasn't this handsome at this age.
Well, I think it's all
And a
relative.
grandpa.
You know, like people back in the 70s, for their high school photos looked like they were in their 40s, but they were really like
Which
in
is
their teens,
weird.
right? So I think it's all just relative. Right?
I would assume so.
Hell yeah. We don't know much on this show. So, thanks for joining us. I know that I'm excited that we're going to be going back to the paranormal stuff on Tom and Amy's channels, which again, they'll be on. We're not doing a paranormal one tomorrow, but it will be on
your channel
next one. It will be on my channel tomorrow, but then next week we'll be on Tom and Amy's channel, which we'll be going back to the paranormal stuff. So we'll have to do a little research on that, get something going for that, and then back on your channel
the week after,
which is crazy because that's a double duty on your channel. Then it's Thursday and a Friday show on your channel,
which isn't bad. I don't mind doing that.
No. That's a lot of fun.
And still trying to plan a date to have it ironed out for the wrestling show I want to do before the end of the year. But for those of you who don't know, I got sick and I felt like dog shit for about a week. And well, I'm still kind of sick now. I'm still coughing a little bit. But yeah, like I still want to do that. So that's eventually coming down the pipeline.
Yes, absolutely. And
I am planning, I think, for next week to actually sit down and rewatch the very first episode of this live.
Oh, wow.
And like critique the shit out of myself.
Ooh, all right.
So if you're, want to be on board, you can be on board.
That could be fun.
I think I'm thinking about doing it maybe Sunday.
This Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
I can't. I got a birthday dinner thing I got to go to on Sunday.
Yeah, we'll plan for the week one of the days you get off early.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. But Marcel wants to know, is there a certain name you want to be called? Papa or Gramps? We know the answer to this already. JJ, the answer is you want to be called
Gampy.
That's
what I called my grandfather, and I feel like it's a very fitting thing because my grandfather was very, very important to me, and I hope I can be just as important to him. So I think it works.
I think that's awesome, man.
And I like it. And it'll be nice to hear somebody else saying it for once because it's been other than when I talk about him, it's been a very long time since I've heard that on like a repeat session.
Let's see. Pam's Nana.
Oh, thanks, Marcel.
Aw.
I love her picture, by the way.
I know, me too. I love the congratulations thing that her and Jimmy sent you earlier in the group. That was very nice of them. That was very nice.
Sweet.
It was.
I didn't think about that. Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
My brain has been a little.
You've had a day. You've had a day. I think it's understandable.
Well, and the worst part about it is like Pam's the one who first told me. I'm at work just doing my thing. She's like, "Hey, she's in labor, right?" I'm like, "Wait, what? So I start texting everyone. I'm like, why did anyone call me?
Marcel says, I'm Mimi. Oh, that's cute. I like that. I knew one of my buddies, Sean, he was my first drummer, RIP Sean, because a lot of people I know are dead. It's weird. But his was Mima down in Louisiana. And she made the best biscuits and coffee for breakfast. I loved going over to his place to stay over because the next day there'd just be piles of biscuits and buttermilk biscuits and coffee.
That sounds amazing.
It was fucking great, dude. It was
I'd be like,
really great. It was really great. And let's see, Jen's Gigi. I love it. That's something, man. Families, I think there's something super special about that. I have two nieces that are, I think, well, Haley's right around Michaela's age, or maybe Haley, I think, is maybe a little bit older than Michaela. And then my niece Jessie is like, she's 17. I think gonna be 18.
Haley will be 20 this year.
Haley will be 20. So she's a little bit older than me. So, but it's wild to think about. Oh yes, Viva. Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you. Excited for that.
I don't think any of us are excited for that as Travis is, because Travis is all about that chocolate gravy biscuit lifestyle.
And Jen's gonna be Gigi.
Yep, Jen's Gigi.
Oh. I mean, I call Jen something else, but she gets mad when I say she's a pain in the ass.
Yes, I just realized that's a lenticular poster. I'm like, that's cool as shit. I was like, why does that look? All right.
That was the one Danielle brought me home. Remember back when the thing used to be over here?
Yeah, but I didn't recall it being the magic motion shit. That's really cool.
Well, it was. It used to be up there in the corner when the desk was the other way around. When I had these stacked up and it was there in the corner. When that was over there, before I moved everything around. It's over here.
Oh, okay.
That's probably why you're actually like seeing it.
Probably, yeah.
It used to be up in the corner.
Yeah, because there's a lot of cool stuff to look at. I'm like, I don't know, my eyes just don't know where to focus.
That's why having a grandson is the best. You can come in here and be like, oh, and then we sit on the floor and play action figures for hours.
That's very true.
We play Turtles, Power Rangers, Marvel, Batman. Like, there's enough stuff to entertain.
I think you should, toys and video games. I think you should get them on you.
I was already planning a small care package of Marvel figures that even though I know he's not old enough to play with yet.
We're gonna nerdify this kid
before he'll already have some stuff all set for him.
Aw, that's awesome. Well, I remember when my buddy's daughter Reagan was born. I gave
my daughter's name too.
Named after the Exorcist movie. Yep. You really? Yep. All right, so that's a 2 for them. I gave her my little Pop Funk Reagan, and that was like her favorite toy. That's when cool. She was a baby, and they still got it, which is really cool. But
that is pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. I am going to use the bathroom again. I shall return.
I will hold down the fort.
Thank you. Beep. Let me know if that's in the way. Just move it or whatever.
You're fine.
You want another beer while I'm up?
No, I'm good for right now. But thank you.
All right. Shake.
Oh, thank God he's gone. But on that note, how was everybody else's day? Anybody want to talk about something that they want to talk about? Shoot it in the comments. We'll answer questions, whatnot. What do you guys feel like? I'm down. I like answering questions that I don't have to think about and come up with on the fly. I'm good at it. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes it's a pain in the ass. Because then I have to think, and then I ramble. Things get weird. It's just a hot mess of things. But on that note, anyone excited for anything else for the year? Wanting to do anything? Plans for this weekend? Anything fun? I hate when I get left alone, if you can't tell. I don't know what to do with myself. It's very hard. I keep thinking I want to do a show alone, but then when I get stuck here and I'm trying to think alone, it makes it hard. But I don't know. I honestly think if I just ramble, I could carry a show by myself because it's kind of what we do together. So rambling alone would probably do work the same way. I would just have to have more topics. Like I would have to have something planned out to do where I'm not just shooting off the hip about what I'm doing like we do here. But I could probably do it. You're having a winter storm? Ew. And you're in Oklahoma. That sucks even worse. Okay, you live in Oklahoma. Who lives in the little panhandle? Like what's actually there? What's in that little spot of like land? Like is it just farmland? Is it like one little house and it like a fence all around it? Like this is mine? Like I've always wondered who actually lives there. I think that actually makes sense because I think I remember seeing on the news this morning that there was like a winter storm coming right across there that it's I think by tomorrow or Saturday is going to start inching its way northern. I think it's going to cut off right below us if I'm not mistaken. I think I'd rather take the snow than how cold it's been as long as it's not a lot of snow. Like I'm good with like that much snow. I can walk through that. My bike can get through that. I'm good with that. Anything more than that sucks. Really? That's it? I wonder if they'd let me buy that whole piece of land and be like, this is mine, go away. I'll just build a fence all the way around it, cut it off from the rest of the state, have the doors for like Jurassic Park go every time I want to leave and close behind me. That way no one can bother me. For someone who doesn't like to be bothered, I like to hang out with Hefty a lot. Very strange. Sorry, work text. I'm always on the clock, even when I'm not on the clock. You ever had one of those jobs that even when you're not working, you're somehow still working?
Nope.
It sucks. Like it could be like 8 o'clock at night and my phone will go off and I have to answer it. I can't tell you how many times I've had to get out of bed
6.
to go to work to do an overnight shift because someone either didn't show up, called out, quit, whatnot. That I've just had to be like, oh, guess I'm not sleeping at all today, so I'll go right back to work. It's no bueno. I would not highly recommend it to anybody. It's not fun. I'm still alone. No, I'm getting better. Like I think once I get going, it's fine. It's just that initial like, oh shit, I gotta do this alone. What am I doing now? But once I get fine or get going, I'm fine. I think. I hope. I don't know. You guys are still here, so I must be doing something right. So that works for me. Dead silence. Great. Good job, Josh. Just drop the ball, why don't you?
I'm on my way.
Yay, Hefty's coming back, so I won't be drowning here. I mean, I can't swim anyway, so I guess it makes sense to be drowning.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right? That's what I was thinking.
That's one of the things we're going to teach you this year is how to swim.
It's not a skill that's useful to me.
Sure it is.
How? I don't like water. Why would I go to it?
Well, what happens when I push you in the water? Then you're going to have to swim.
You're going to have to come save
It's
me.
sink or swim. Well, that's just,
You're going to have to just come save me. That's exactly what's going to happen.
I'm missing something.
Oh, what are you missing?
Hold on. Beep. Ow.
Boop, boop, be doo. I don't know what he's missing. He'll be right back. No, I know what he's missing, actually. That's not true. Ugh. I don't know why he does this to me. I think he likes to torture me. Because I just talked a big game that, oh yeah, once I get going, I'm fine. We got this. No. When I'm alone, I just crash.
Now I'm back.
I just crash and burn when I'm alone.
No, you did fine. You did just fine, young fella. Young Gampy JJ.
Aw, I'm the almost youngest grandpa ever.
You are. You're freaking close, dude. You're the youngest by far, the youngest grandpa I've ever met in my life, and that's by a wide margin.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
Works for me.
Yeah. So it's snowing right now. Yeah, that's awesome. Channel just wanted to ask. Yes, we absolutely do. We do that on Fridays
on Tom and Amy's
channel. So, well, we're going back to it. That's actually how this whole thing kind of came about. You want to kind of give like a whole thing on how? Yeah, go ahead.
So, I met Hefty at work. Hefty was on Tom and Amy's channel because of a guy he knew named Nick, who got him on it because he's a big horror movie fan. So he ended up on their channel, and then he became a full-timer over there. And then when we met at work, we got talking. I started watching the channel, and I got into it. It was really cool. And I was like, hey, by the way, like, if you guys ever want to talk, I'm a 3rd-degree master mason. I'd love to talk about it. Like, it's not something I have to talk about. And then I got talking about that. And then Hefty ended up having to take a few weeks off. So they asked me to be on as a guest for a few weeks to fill in for Hefty while he was gone. And then
I wasn't even back from vacation when the idea of you coming up as like a permie was brought up.
Oh,
I was still on vacation when
I
that.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
See, that part I didn't know. But then as it went on, I slowly became a full-time member of the show.
And now here we are. Pete, hey, I hope that's Pete. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Thanks for showing up, man. Pete's a great guy. Now, he's the dude I used to work with at my old job before Primal.
Okay.
And great dude. Real great guy, horror guy.
Nice.
He loves, like, his hardcore music, his metal. He's been traveling a lot lately. He's just, I can't say enough nice things about the guy. So, Piotr, nice to see you, Piotr. We got to get together soon, bro. Hopefully you're feeling good today. Pete has a problem with his liver. So he's sick. But he's fighting and he's kicking ass. So
nice. Good for him, man.
Hell yeah.
Good for you, bro.
So much love to Pete. Love you, buddy. Still got the Butcher Babies beater you bought me. So, oh yeah, Butcher Babies. That's what's up, bro. See? Hell yeah, man. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for watching.
That's awesome.
But yeah, so that's all, and again, just old friends meeting up.
Yep.
It's what I love seeing around here, man. It's like, but yeah, so going back to Marcedel's thing is, yeah, so we fully believe, like, there's I had my friend Sarah was murdered, God, like 6 years ago, by her boyfriend, and our buddy Marty had shown me pretty conclusive evidence that that they hear you and they can listen to you and they can let you know that they're there and stuff. So yeah, I 100% believe in ghosts. Aliens, absolutely. Like I would probably, had you asked me before, I probably would have been more apt to believe in aliens than ghosts. But I mean, both of them. I mean, you can't have one without the other, as far as I'm concerned. Oh yeah, Heather's fiance a year past. Wow, that's been a year already. Well, shout out to Heather. But yeah, fuck yeah, man, absolutely, bro. Absolutely, good dude.
And then from doing their show, I finally, like, I talked with him about it for a while, about branching off and doing my own thing, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And then, like, that's why it's going to be funny to go back through and rewatch the original episodes, because they're very much different than what we do now. Like, they're very different I mean, in some ways they're kind of the same, but the structure was slightly different in what we were doing. And some of the topics we got on were a little bit more, I would say, I wouldn't do now.
Yeah, I think there were a lot more because you were just kind of finding your own.
Yeah, I was kind of like
you didn't know what you wanted to do. You knew you wanted to do the show.
Mm-hmm.
I know we had talked at first, like the whole idea was like the hot button issue, or like, just do like a hot topic kind of thing, not like the stupid trendy store, but like,
no, but like picking something that would probably set someone off one way or the other. That was like the original thought process.
Yeah, and then it ended up, I think, for better, definitely not for worse, but ended up kind of going towards the direction that we're at today.
Well, the way that's it, like, as we did it, like, it always made me go back through, like, because I used to rewatch the original episodes again, like, afterwards, and like there were things about it I didn't like or whatnot, but like as we kept going, I was like, I like just the fact of us messing around and joking. Oh, we're doing a movie called The Anointed.
Yes, as you can see in the background here, The Anointed. If you want to go check out the trailer, Pete,
it's in the description below.
Yeah, it's in the description below, or I can send you the link as soon as the show is over, so you can go check that out yourself. We're still in the fundraising portion of it, but yeah, so as it stands right now, without being able to say too much about it, JJ and myself are flying out to Arkansas in June to visit our good friends Jimmy, Marcedel, and Travis, and we're gonna shoot a fucking movie, man, horror movie. So it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be a grueling shoot, but I think in the long run, it's gonna be fucking-tastic. I'm very excited for it. JJ and I are very excited for it.
We talk about it daily.
Yes.
So if
Probably.
you were in our friends circle, you would be annoyed by us by now.
Yes.
You'd be like, all right,
Yes,
we
and
get
thank
it.
you. And yes, thank you. And that brings me to a good point. Bless everybody that's had to listen to us for the fucking past like 3 weeks talking about this shit. You got another 6 or 7 months of it, and then
And Danielle hears when I'm on Discord
Discord,
with you
yeah.
guys and stuff, so she's hearing all of it.
yeah.
She's hearing it from me, and then the other side.
So no, but it's shout out to everybody that's in our personal lives. Thank you, because you guys are
Appreciate
going to
you.
hear a lot about this, and thank you guys for your patience and support. Everybody's been really supportive
Yeah.
about this.
Which is awesome.
Yeah,
actually.
I haven't run across one person that's like, that's a dumb idea, or like, hey, that doesn't sound cool. You know, the trailer's gotten pretty good.
I think if someone told me it was a dumb idea, I'd instantly be like, oh, shunned.
Pete, I appreciate you, brother. I'll actually tell you, if you want to donate, there's a way that you can. We're offering signed movie posters, which we will be getting within the next week, for $20. $20 you get it's on a nice fucking stock, and it's signed by JJ, myself, Travis, and Jimmy. And you get your name in the credits, and you get a cool ass signed poster and stuff like that. You get your name in the credits in a horror movie, and it's $20. So you can't go wrong. So as soon as those come in, Peter, I'll fucking I'll get you. We'll work out.
We'll have to sign those bitches.
Yeah, we'll sign them, and then I'll get it out to you and stuff. But yeah, donations are always appreciated. We got, if you guys want to get at us, it's travis.lander212@gmail.com. That's probably the easiest way to ask about funding. Everything that all goes right into Travis's. He's kind of like the head.
I'm surprised I haven't been here yet tonight.
Yeah, me too. Oh, and it's meetings day. Yesterday was Jimmy's
right.
meetings day, and I think today is Travis's meeting day.
I forgot about that. You're very right.
You're
well,
right,
I hope they're having a fun afternoon, but we miss the hell out of you boys. Hope you're doing good and not wanting to throw your computer.
Yeah. We just got the final script yesterday.
Is it the final one?
Yeah. I mean, unless we have any revisions. I mean, I guess it almost is, because we got to put our last little part into it. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm.
But other than that, yeah, unless there's anything we want to.
Our tap dancing scene.
Our tap dancing scene? We have a tap dancing scene?
Oh, you didn't know? It was rewritten.
Shh. Hey, spoilers. We're getting tap dancing.
I mean, they should know we're going to tap dance. I mean, just think about that image in their head.
I don't want to.
With you and I in like suits going, put on the Ritz.
I'll absolutely be Peter Boyle in that.
Fair enough.
That one.
I got the top hat and the cane, so I'm halfway there.
We also we're hoping to hear from. We submitted the trailer to a couple of people. One of them is Big Dumb Monsters. If you guys want to go check their YouTube channel out, they're fucking awesome. They do a lot of nerdy stuff on there. They really are a great couple guys. So we're hoping we're going to be talking with them soon and trying to get this thing off the ground. And it's going to be super fun. Hopefully this will make waves. If not, it's a super cool lifelong. It's a bucket list thing for me. I've gone over that many times. I've always wanted to be in a horror movie, dude. And not only do I get to, but I get to like do shit in a horror movie, and I'm like, stop.
The way I look at it, even if like we only get just a cult following of everyone who watches their shows, our shows, and whatnot, and like it never goes anywhere else, we all get to be in a movie with everyone that we actually care about. Like we're making a movie with our friends. It's not like we're just doing it to do it. We're actually gonna enjoy it, have a great time, and it's gonna be fun.
And to kind of circle all around, it's all because of YouTube.
Yeah.
And when I say like starting doing YouTube was the best thing I ever did, I've been able to meet, and I know I've said this multitudinous times, but I've been able to meet such cool people, and just for anybody that doesn't know, Jimmy and Travis, they started watching my channel. We kind of ran with when I was doing my spicy challenges. We ran in the same pepper circle. The street trash style. Yeah, street trash is awesome. Yeah, here they're remaking that too. Bum fight in San Francisco. I put my energy rating more than lyrics. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, so it's gonna be wild. But yeah, so me and Jimmy used to and Travis used to run circles all together, or in the same circle. Lost contact with them for a little bit. I think Jimmy, yeah, man, absolutely, Pete. I'll send that over as soon as the show's done. But knew Jimmy and Travis, and then Jimmy ended up showing up on Tom and Amy's channel a bunch of when he was still going under Oji-san. and then switched over. Oh, there's my boy. Hi, buddy. Hello, Poppers. Hi,
And there's a
sweetie.
Jackson.
Oh, hello, buddy. All right, give me a second here, guys. I got a friend. Hold on. Hello, buddy. Hello. Hello.
He's like, I don't want to say hello to my friend. He's like, this is my friend.
Oh, now you want to sit.
So, yeah, because you know he's the GB. He's a GOODBOY. Oh, and there he goes.
Oh, thank you.
But it is nice to when Oji-san started showing up on Tom and Amy's, and then which was right actually I think maybe a little bit before you started showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Your chicken's in the fridge, sweet D, by the way.
Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome. And then we all just were these YouTubers that just got together because of YouTube, and like I think out of all the opportunities, it's wild, man. A lot of people like work to like rub elbows with people like this, and this is just kind of something we fell into, and like happen to have like the privilege of knowing such awesome people that are like, hey, you know what I mean, like. What we want to do stuff, we want to write this movie, we want you guys to be in it, and
I mean, I don't want to like sound like I'm being a complete tool bag when I say this, so please don't take it this way.
No.
But I think it's funny that from the conversations we've had from them, that they've tried to like branch out to other channels and whatnot, and it always seemed like those people were always in it for the views or whatnot for their channel and whatnot, and then they kind of lost interest in doing it just like you did.
Yeah.
And then weirdly enough, I came around wanting to do this, and I feel like you've been more live in the last year that I've been doing this
absolutely,
than you have been in a while.
You lit the fire under my ass. There was a lot of, you were the catalyst. I was like, okay, now I got to start doing more. Now I want to start doing more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think it's the same way with them too, because like they've stopped doing it for a while, and they've hopped on our channel, my channel, a couple times now, do shows with us. They're posting stuff on their own stuff again for the first time in a while,
which is really humbling because those guys are way more popular than we are.
Seriously, and
those guys are way more popular than we are.
To me, it makes me feel good that I like I said, I don't want to sound like a complete tool bag, but I feel like my presence in all three of your lives has kind of helped keep you guys moving, and that makes me feel good because your presence in my life makes me want to do more. We kind of build one another up. Without
that's exactly
like,
it. We all
there,
try to build each other up,
like supporting one another no matter what we're doing or whatnot.
And
we're
it's funny
always
because
like 100% on it.
There's no drama either, which is funny because usually when you run with a tight JJ is from Clifton Park. He lives right down the road from me. Pete asked, how long have you been doing this? Been doing YouTube or the movie thing?
Or the show.
Yeah. And who's that towards? So go from there.
So if you mean me, we just hit our first year last October.
In October, I think. Yeah.
So we've been going a little over a year now, and then
my channel's been going for like 7 years. I mean, my channel is 12 years old at least, but I only started doing it seriously or like not so infrequently the past like 7 years, I would probably say.
And I've been on Tom and Amy's for almost 2 years.
2 years, yeah. You're coming up on your 2 year, yeah. No,
there's Miss Chantel.
Oh, there she is. Hi, Pumpkin.
So yeah, the show's been on for about a little over a year now.
Sweet, I love you.
Oh, thanks. I love you too.
Yeah, I gotta type it just because
the
volume was down.
But no, so like I said, when we first started this, we did a bunch of like random like topics, like we talked about cartoons, anime, stuff like that. Like I've got, I think the first 6 episodes posted on the channel. I gotta finish uploading the rest because I didn't have it synced up till almost episode 5.
Yeah.
So the first like 4 or like first 1 to 5, I weren't on YouTube, but I think they are now. So you can go back through and watch everything. I mean, the first ones aren't super great. It's just me and some friends before Hefty became a full-time person and just bounce around and my brother. Because the original theory was a chance for me and my brother to do something together, but his schedule and my schedule sadly don't always work. So he is here sometimes, and sometimes he isn't. It just depends on his home life, which I get. So
yeah, I agree with you, Marcel, 100%. And again, with Peter, like Peter's one of my oldest friends by next to Tui, I think in this chat and everything, he's the one I've known the longest. I've known Pete for 15, 17 years,
nice.
15, 16 years or something like that. So that's really cool. But I agree, and apparently Pam does
Mhm.
too. But yeah, no, we all bring each other up, dude. And I think that this collab for all of us is going to be wild and good for everybody. I think
It's going
it'll,
to help us all out.
if nothing else, it's going to get a few old ass motherfuckers want to do passion projects again. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Kind of like, then when we did the premiere the other day on all of our channels, Travis was like, I've never done anything like this before.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And not to spoil a lot of it, because we do have that recorded. We're getting behind the scenes stuff. We're all,
And I think it's cool. We all posted on our channels at the
Yeah.
exact same time.
yeah. And
So
then,
it simultaneously went out.
yeah, across
all
like
at
all
once,
4 of our channels.
was cool.
Yeah. And I love that. Like afterwards, Travis is like, all right, let me just bask in this for a minute. Which I kind of think we all were at that point, where it was just like, oh man, that was great. Because it was finally something that we could like put out there. And it's just a just for everybody to know, it's a concept trailer. So it's what we're using to try to use
To get you into
funding
it.
for the movie,
Yeah.
and just kind of give you guys an idea of thematically what it's about.
And like, I think it was cool because there was a point in the trailer that I switched out and went back in just to watch. And it was funny when I clicked in just to watch everybody else. You,
Oh, yeah,
Jimmy,
we all
and
had
Travis
the-
all
we
had
had the
shit-eating
smile.
grin
Oh,
on your
yeah.
face. You guys
Oh,
were
yeah.
so happy. And I'm like, these are my friends, and their happiness makes me happy.
Yeah, and that's exactly how it is too. And we want to make the movie good.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And so we did.
We're not doing jazz hands, Travis. We promise.
Well, I kind of want to do bad stuff just to make sure. I was like, no, what the fuck? Do it real. Do it serious. He just yelled at me. Did you see that?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
hell yeah.
nice.
Very nice.
Good for you.
Dude, yeah, hell yeah. That's a great start, man. Fantastic. Good for you, Pete. See, it's never too late, buddy.
Well, it's like I told you the other day. Henry Ford was over 40 when he started Ford. So I mean, you can redo any time. Like it's not a young man's game. Like,
No, it's not. Yeah.
You can adapt at any point in your life and completely change everything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's never too late. It's never too late, and I think that's one thing that gets overlooked a lot in life, because a lot of people think like,
oh, I've hit a certain
and myself
age, I
too.
can't do it
Yeah, and
anymore.
I will be guilty on that. I put limitations on myself. So I'm like, I'm old. I'm set in my ways. But I'm like, I think this kind of like this whole movie thing proves that I'm wrong, because I'm like, well, I hate flying, but I'm gonna do it because it's for friends / family. I'm going way outside my comfort zone on all of this.
No, I get it.
As far as the movie goes, I'm going way outside my comfort zone on like every single level of it. But it's for the love.
Yeah.
It's for the friends. It's for the
I mean, and I think that's part of the reason why, like, I get told all the time I don't look my age, which makes me feel really good. But like, you can ask D. Like, I'm constantly saying, like, I can still do that. Like, I never don't count myself out. I'm like, yeah, I can still do that. I may hurt myself like a motherfucker, but I'm pretty sure I can still do that.
He's now sober, no random babble. Yep, he's been sober for quite a while
Good
now.
for you,
Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. I wish it was under better circumstances if we were able to get it, but you're still kicking ass, man. Fucking stay positive. You know what I mean? Stay healthy, brother. I got your back. You always got a friend with Hefty.
Are you like Toy Story? You got a
You
friend.
got a friend in me. Little team show. It's a jungle out there. Randy Newman.
I like it.
You like it? That's my Randy Newman.
It's pretty good, actually.
Short people got no reason to. Every day is a blessing. See, there you go. That's the attitude
agree
you
with
gotta
that.
have, man. You're plus. Fuck yeah, dude.
Good for you, buddy. And I mean, that's partially the reason, like, I love when we do this on Thursdays, because, like, I know at some point we get to a point where we just kind of go, what are we talking about? And then the chat blows up and we start answering the chat. And
Yeah,
I love
then it
that
gets
they
a little
always
bit-
want to bounce back with
Yes.
us. They want to tell us their stories while we tell them our stories. And I think that's why, even with the show's intro, like, about it's us sharing stories, having a good time, that's what separates us, I think, from the rest of the YouTube bubble. Like, we don't, and I know I say this a lot, but we don't pretend like this is how we
pretty
talk,
much how we are. Yeah.
like, on a daily basis. Even
Yeah.
when we're not here, this is how we talk. Like, we try to keep it as grounded as possible, and I think that's what makes this show really well.
Yeah.
Is that we are always grounded, even when Tom and Amy and them are here, and Travis and Jimmy are here, like we're always grounded. We always have a good
Yeah.
time. There's never any like, oh my god, like we don't go that way. Like by the time we're done, like we always say every time the show's done, like it's done. It's
Yeah.
been an hour.
Yeah.
Because we just blow through it. Like it's almost done now. And I'm like, oh, there was just like 12 minutes into it last time I looked. Now it's almost done.
Nah. Marcel, you're the
Aw,
best. Thank
thanks,
you for
Marcel.
watching. And that's the other thing we're always super appreciative in is like, so we can like JJ and I can talk to each other.
Yeah. We do that.
But we do that.
we
Yes,
do
we do.
that.
But with the chat, it's like it's always awesome because it's the same people. And that's those are people that, you know, and we go, you know, all the time we talk about how, you know, this is the same people that show up week after week, and they're super, you know,
So
active in the chat, and we get to, you know,
I've been thinking about maybe looking at a way to get either a landline or a burner phone and having a number where
I'm
people
saying
could
just
call,
a burner phone would be funny.
or to
And
have
like
it hooked up where it comes through so everyone else can hear what they're asking us and whatnot.
yeah, I think
that
that's a
would be
great
fun.
idea.
I've been thinking about it. I think that might be something I want to add, that it's this year to it, the option where you can call in and ask questions. Or
That's not a bad idea. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments, or, you know.
Or if you want to be a guest in the show and talk about something we don't normally talk about.
That's true. Ooh. Actually, you know what's funny is Peter was the first one that ever loaned me Necromantic. I forgot about that until now. It's like this freaking hardcore, like necrophiliac like movie from like like Norway or some shit like that back.
Of course, Norway.
But it was something like that. It was wild. That would be awesome. See, okay, so it's not a bad idea.
I agree with her.
I've been getting on here. Oh, you can come on anytime you want, buddy.
Oh yeah, anytime, my friend.
It'd be a whole lot easier to ask questions. Yeah, that was the whole thing. And she, yeah, man, that's what I'm saying, dude.
That'd
you
be
know,
cool. I'd love to
have.
have you on anytime you want. Just let Hefty know.
Yeah,
you're more than welcome anytime. So that's the one thing that I do have to say that I do. Like, I don't discriminate on anybody. Like, if you want to come on, you can come on. So there's this girl I've been reaching out to on Facebook trying to get her on. Her name's Belle, and she's got a
not Belle.
No, a different Belle.
Not husband Belle.
No, not husband Belle. But she's got a lot of like health issues, and like she's got some disabilities, and I follow her on X and on Facebook, and people are just downright fucking cruel to this poor girl. Like, they tell her like she should kill herself, like, and also
I remember this.
And all she tries to do is like pass on like being kind to one another, being friendly, like just love one another. And I've been trying to get her on the show, and so I might have to try one more time. But I'm like, I keep going, like, I'd love to have you on. I think you would fit very well in what we do here, like just talking and whatnot, explaining her side of everything and what she goes through on the daily. Maybe it would relate to some other person to make them go like, I know what that feels like.
That's not a bad idea.
That's kind of what I like. I like to do that here because if you don't know, I have a stutter, and I don't.
You don't have a stutter. We've been over this.
I had a stammer. My bad. And as you can tell, I don't give a fuck. I just run through it as it goes because it's who I am. It's my superpower. I'm gonna do it regardless. But I know what it feels like to be fucking treated like shit because it's something you can't control. And I think it'd be fun to have her on here and let her just be able to like vent her frustration on the internet. Sure. She could maybe feel good about everything. Be like, you know what, that was really nice. Someone just let me speak my mind. And I'd love to be her platform for that. Sure. I think it'd be great for her because she seems like a really nice person and she knows Billy.
Oh, that's awesome. Billy's good peeps. And you know, and you didn't do that whole
weird. It's all around the whole world. Stammer.
Yeah.
I know. Sometimes, like I said, it's my superpower. Sometimes I do it. Sometimes I don't. It just depends. Like Grandpa Underwear. That
I was literally about to make the joke. That's hilarious.
But on that note, we are about 3 minutes over. We will let everyone go enjoy the rest of their Thursday. We will be back. Well, not here, but we'll be over at Hefty's tomorrow for Heft TV with Tom and Amy. Hopefully Kerry and Mama Marty. And maybe if Marty decides to finally take a fucking day off, who knows? Do you not have the bell turned on? I posted it hours ago, sir. Hours ago.
We should just start sending links in the group chat.
It's Thursday. He knows what we do.
Well, that's fair, but
he knows what we do.
We should be considering to our friends.
Yes, we should be. I agree.
Thank you, Marcel. Talking is Peter's therapy. Hell yeah. Groovy,
Yep.
we love you, bro. You came a bunch of times.
No worries,
Bye,
brother.
Pam. We love you. Thank you so
Love
much.
you, Pam. Thank you. And congrats to you, too.
Yes.
But on that note, I hope everyone has a great night.
JJ's a grandpa.
I am a grandpa. And
Do something nice for people.
I was thinking about it, but I was thinking about maybe saying something different tonight.
Okay, go for it.
Life's too short. Enjoy the day you have because tomorrow is not promised to anybody. So hug someone you love, call someone you love. Just make sure somebody knows that you care about them because they might not be there tomorrow to tell them that.
I think that was a good one.
Oh, thanks, sir. You got the button.
Oh yeah.
If the show didn't end on a joke, what else would we do?
Love you guys. Thank you
Have
for
a good
everybody
night.
in the chat. Take care.
Boop boop be doo.